Hey, welcome to another Monday night here and your Nirvana YouTube channel. This is Team Nerdhurt, and we are presenting Cover Lovers. This week we were off last week. Just it didn't happen. Didn't material.
Mother's Day extension.
Yeah, Mother's Day extension. Mother's Day celebration.
We'll go with that.
Mother's Day is forever.
And
Mother's Day is forever. Oh, and Jeff is in. What's up, Jeff?
What's going on?
We also have Memorial Day next weekend, so we probably won't have a show on Memorial Day. So we're between holidays. I wanted to make sure we get this day in. So my name is West Coast Big Raw. Follow me on IG, and I'm here with Charlie Brown and the gang.
Yeah, Charlie Brown and the gang. That's right. What's up, man? I had a shit day. My engine blew up today. Yay!
Oh,
Yay! For real, blew up. Like
So
actually,
fun.
like smoke coming out of the hood and everything. Just like in the movies. And then I have a whole box of parts in the car that are like broken pieces that were on the shoulder of the road. You guys ever see Dollywood?
wait, did the piston go through the engine?
Yep.
You know what? I've done that.
Oh my God.
Worst.
This thing go through the engine.
Couple of cars ago.
Because the rod,
Yeah.
if the rod twists, then it doesn't go straight, and it just eventually pops
Goes
right
right through.
Yep.
Mine's came out the bottom.
No, mine too.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
We're trauma bonding people.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So anyway, I'm exhausted. I had to walk in the heat today to get to all the places. I was on the side of the road for like 3 hours waiting for the tow truck in like 90 something degrees. It was a pretty horrible day. Pretty horrible day. But here I am, ready to talk about some covers, as I don't miss shit. That's right. That's right, chat. I'm going to be here no matter what. In the trenches.
Some artists might be hurt today.
Yeah, I'm extra saucy today, motherfuckers. You just wait.
Don't say that word.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
All right, Jeff. Officially, let's say hi.
What's going on, everyone? Hey, I didn't have it
from all platforms.
I didn't have it as exciting day as Charlie here. Charlie Brown always gets picked on, so
Yeah,
today was one of those days.
everything I touched is ruined.
Good.
That's how I
Good
feel.
grief, exactly. Good
It's
grief.
good. You said it. Yeah, it's not been as bad as a day for me, so I'm just glad to be here. It's been a while.
All right. Well, before we keep on with our banter, let's do a couple notes here real quick. Cover price. I use it every week. I actually got to use it tonight because I got to do my FOC. And first month, if you're new to the website, type in code Nirvana14. You get it for 30 days for 99 cents. The code is Nirvana14. Check out the website. Awesome site for keeping the FOC or price on the market or just seeing cool covers of what to buy in the comic book world. Try coverprice.com for 99 cents the first month. Also, Bird City Comics, TNH10, 10% off your purchase at Bird City Comics. And sign up for their SMS messages because they'll keep you up to date on what's the latest releases on their website. So usually the text is the best way to do it with them on that, I believe.
And most of the time it's limited edition comic books, so they sell out some a lot of times.
Yeah, they'll just text you for that kind of stuff, for the real limited stuff. So TNH10 is a 10% off purchase at Bird City Comics, of course. Let's go to the chat real quick. GT Key Comics with the key to the comic community. Number one, always first in line here with the emojis. BB Haunted Comics. What's going on, cover lovers? Yay, what's going on, BB? Happy Monday for Saram 28. What's going on, sir?
What's up? What's up?
Also, Igor, happy Monday, everyone. Oh, yes, let's go.
Igor Volkov.
I swear Igor's like depowered every time we miss a Monday.
It's Triple B. What's up?
I am too.
JD.
Usually, I am too. I'm usually pretty bummed about it. There are a couple times where I'm like, no, that's okay. I could use a night off for the most part.
Oh, finally.
Wow. Yeah, I heard CGC's pretty backed up. Well,
December, jeez, dude.
All grading is bad.
Your
Sport cards,
abs. What
comic
is-
books.
well, they should do what PSA did, right? Hire several hundred people for your business, I guess. All at
Yeah,
once.
but then they extended times from 95 business days plus.
Yeah, for bulk orders, right?
95 business days. If it's 120 business days, that's like 6 months almost.
I think they mentioned that for bulk or people who submit like a ton of cards and shit. They get that.
Still, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, it's official now. Before it was just unofficial. Now it's official.
Just you're gonna get him whenever the hell we choose to give them to you.
Just a little more of a sidetrack. PSA had hired tons of people because they got behind, right?
Yeah.
And then they let them go, and then immediately, within less than 6 months, they're like, "I think we need to hire more people."
Well, because most corporations always want to do more with less. My company is the same. All companies.
Of course, that's all companies.
Yeah, and then they always fire people and lay off people, and then 2 months later, shit, we gotta hire people. So
That's a bad business model.
it's just greedy corporations. That's how they run. Every year is the same fucking story with corporations. All right, let's off the soapbox. Let's move on.
Oh, we're here talking about comics? I thought this was the Financial Times tonight.
Already on that bullshit. Okay. I think that's it. Let's actually just jump into it right now because I got that's the wrong button. Well, let's get the screen going for you guys here. Thanks to our producer, Alonzo, who actually does the slideshow for us every Monday. He is our muse, our gatherer, our producer.
Let's take bets. How many artists' pictures don't match the names tonight? Or how many artists aren't the right artists for the?
Well, no, let's do this. Over or under 2.
Over or under 2?
Wait, over under 2 for the wrong picture.
I say
or
under.
The wrong
I say under. I
name?
think he only gets one wrong.
Ooh,
I say under as well.
don't worry.
Yep.
Am I gonna give him the benefit of doubt? I would say it's gonna be exactly 2. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and go with you guys.
And also, go Dodgers. Let's beat the Padres tonight. They're playing right now. All right.
Yeah, leave that open.
Hopefully.
Incentives is our first topic. And we're going to jump into the Magic the Gathering covers here for Spider-Man. They're, of course, spread out through different books, so they don't match the actual titles a lot of times. So, like this one, Punisher number 4 by Zabi Gattulla, the 1 in 50, and Nereida, the 1 in 50 for Amazing Spider-Man 29. So the Virgin is the incentive that it does have that particular borders, those like Spider-Man little graphics borders, and the open order is the actual Magic the Gathering card. So that's what I order. I always order the Magic the Gathering versions. I have no interest in getting the particular versions. But the art itself is pretty awesome, I think, in general. But let's hear from the experts. Charlie Brown.
All right. Both pieces of art are really good, especially in that they both feel like Magic card art, which, that's sort of like a special brand of art on those kinds of cards, right? Almost like Lorcana has its own brand of art and Pokemon has its own brand of art. The Magic has a certain kind of art that should be on their cards, and I think these two match really nicely, which again then leads me back to where we were last time with these, is that they have to have all the Magic the Gathering card text to make sense. And they make a lot of sense that way. I think they look fantastic that way. They're perfect. And I don't think they look right as virgins. I think they just sort of look like afterthoughts. I don't know. I don't really dig that whole Spidey comic strip thing going on in the background, that faded out blue thing. Just, it doesn't fill the space right. It just looks empty. I mean, really, if they wanted to make these Virgin, they probably should have flipped the art and made these horizontal covers. And I know there are some people that hate horizontal covers, and actually I'm one of them, generally speaking. But if you really want to showcase this art as Virgin covers, flip them and make them horizontal covers. And then I think at least you give people something different, something worthwhile, something potentially worth 1 in 50. Although I don't think they're 1 in 50s really, but it should be more like 1 in 25s. But I think these just don't work without the rest of the card art on them.
Yeah, I agree. Jeff.
Yeah. Multiple thoughts on it too. I think the art is great. I'm a huge collector of Magic covers because just the art overall is great. And those are just regular covers, like cost me $4 and I get good art. For these two, good. They're both. I think I love the art. I honestly, I have to agree with Mike. It's just I feel cheapened that I didn't get a full art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you look at the cards, some of the art does go beyond even the typing. The title bar. Like there's more art to it.
Yep.
You can see the top of the building, right? So like, I don't know. I feel like they either should have filled it in or did what Mike said, is just flip it horizontally.
But
yeah, because for 1 in 50, I feel it feels cheap to have those strips on the bottom top.
Yeah.
This is versus which cover do you guys like more?
Spidey Noir. Spidey Noir for me, I think, is the better cover.
Yeah, I do like the Nerita, but I do agree. The Spidey Noir is going to get it for me.
MJ looks too skinny.
MJ just looks older and different.
Yeah, she just looks gaunt. Just doesn't look like her for whatever reason. It's just a redhead.
Can I play Play-Doh?
Yeah, so, but it does look cinematic. That's really why I kind of like the Spider-Man Noir. For sure.
Agreed.
Okay, so the Noir Punisher number 4 is the winner on this one. Let's move on to the next cover. Super Creep Show number 3, the 1 in 10 by Juan Cabal. Jeff, you start us off.
Okay, good thing it's a 1 in 10. Because even at a 1 in 10, I don't know if I would make this a incentive cover. It's just okay. But
You're being nice.
I am being nice. I really am.
Okay.
Because I mean, the concept is,
You like the concept, right? I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
well, I like the concept, but also it's been done many times. Right? It's the jump scare from behind. But other than that, like it's kind of just middle of the ground, maybe less than middle of the ground art. Yeah, I'm gonna pass because I'll let all the energy out of Charlie Brown tonight.
So it's a man for Jeff. Charlie Brown.
Yeah, that's for
No,
sure.
I'll be nice to the chat, and I won't take more than 20. This cover doesn't deserve more than 20 seconds of our time. I think it's pretty bad / mediocre art. The concept is cool. The jump scare thing, the puddle thing. Well, the puddle thing, a bunch of people have tried the puddle thing, and I feel like everybody fails at the puddle thing. Hey, really great artists out there. Really, really great artists, especially the painting artists. Can one of you try the puddle thing? I want to see it done well. Because I haven't seen it done well yet. This is not good. This is not a very good cover, and there's not enough contrast in any of it either. So if the line art were better, fine, but the coloring's also bad, so it's just double bad, and it definitely shouldn't be an incentive. Although I'm assuming there's probably I don't know. I don't really know. This isn't very good.
The knee reflection from the water, God, it looks so. If you just look at it, it just looks wrong.
Here we are as at art that I could draw, and so I am never interested in art that I could draw. They should all be better than what I can do. This is not.
All right.
I could
Let's
probably
move on to the next cover.
I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Vampirella number 2 by the master Lucio Parillo. You got the 1 in 20, which is the Virgin color. There is also a trade dress color and a, I guess, negative variant, or what do we call it, for the color version of this one. I think they all look great in general. I'm very tempted to get this one, but Mike or Charlie Brown, what is your thoughts?
Yeah, there's something about this particular one that's better than some of his recent ones. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe it's that it's brighter or something. Maybe I like her face a little bit more on this one than I have on a couple of the past ones. We don't generally, I don't know. This feels like, I forget who did it. Well, I mean, I don't forget who did it. There was a Stevens cover where she's sort of drinking wine with her butt out. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit, that cover from way back. I'm assuming I guess that was an 80s cover, maybe a 90s cover. I'm not really sure, but it's sort of reminiscent of that one in some way. She's just there's a great pose. I think he put a little bit more attention into the way the skin would work and fold and shadows and things like that than he often does. And I think because it's brighter, we're seeing more of that. He often does a lot of dark, especially dark backgrounds. And this one's just a little bit more playful and fun and lit a little bit nicer than his previous one. So yeah, there's something about this one that, because I know Parillo covers on Vampirella can feel a little bit like white noise. Like you're like, oh, I've seen that a million times. I've got a whole short box of it, right? And I do literally have a whole short box of this shit. But yet I would still buy this. There is something special about this one, and they're always all masterful. There's really no point in rating his art. He's a gallery level artist. I mean, this stuff is virtually perfect, but this one just feels a little different than normal, a little bit better, just a touch more attention on this one.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying about the skin. It's like I feel like she's better toned, like the musculature of her body is just better defined.
Agreed.
With shadow and light, right? So, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, I can't add too much more than what these guys both said. I mean, he gets everything right. You see the rib a little bit more on her left side because she's stretched out a little bit. It's a little less defined on the right side. You know, like he just nailed it. If I never knew what the character was and saw this on an art wall, I mean, that's a great piece of art. Weird choice for a vampire, but okay.
The glass of eyeballs is particularly awesome. I love the little extra macabre touch.
Yeah, but you could also see like the redness that would have been there behind the eyes, right? Like on the side, and that's freaking ridiculously detailed.
Yeah, even
were you saying big Rob?
No, nothing. I was just somebody's saying that's Star Trek villain. What was it?
The green girl look.
Well, that or a Romulan, I don't know, but no, it's actually not. Yeah, I'm talking. That's an Orion. No, it's the Andorian.
Yeah,
Andorian.
Right. Yeah. And remember that from the original series? You could tell they were just shining a blue light on people.
It's the Andorian you're describing there, sir.
Yeah, it's always from above.
Yeah, you could see the light. It was so bad. I love that show, man. God, I love it.
Awesome cover. The face also looks like that actress, the Cuban. Oh, no, she's Hispanic, I think, but De Armas.
Oh yeah,
Ana de Armas.
Yeah, you're right. She does.
Yeah.
Especially with the haircut, kind of matches her look. So
yeah, it looks great. This is one of his best in a while.
God, if Ana de Armas played Vampirella, I'd freak out.
Well, shit. Anybody who they could get to play her that would look like this at all, you would freak out.
Yeah,
Let's face it.
It's a tough shoes to fill or beginning to fill.
Yeah.
Next, Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon, number 4. The 1 in 25 by Sion Bianchi. Jeff, you start this one.
No, the more I look at it, I kind of don't like it. Just the face in the background looks like what's going on with his bottom mouth. I think he lost it. The Wolverine in front is just, it's not greatly detailed either. It's just kind of like I'm gonna tell you the truth. It looks like he half-assed this. So this is no for me. It's a way no.
Tough from Jeff. Charlie.
Claws are too short for starters, which is really bugging me.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's like you have to get that right because claws too long is also bad. So like it's a really tough call. It's like lightsabers, right?
And too far apart.
Yeah, a little too far apart, a little too spread, like too much angle between them. I always feel like they should be more parallel than that. So that's bugging me. This is a cover I probably would have liked a lot more 15 years ago. And I know that sounds weird, but this would have been in comparison to the other art we were getting, sort of, in that era, maybe more like 20 years ago. This would have been so much better than most of the stuff we had been getting. But now we're spoiled. And this one just isn't quite as good. Plus, again, we've said this a billion times on this show. We hold really good artists to their best work, and Bianchi has some great art, some really great pieces, some favorite covers among the panel, and this one's just not it. I think one of the other big problems here is there's not enough contrast between the forefront
back
here and the face, and so parts are bleeding into each other. I'm not sure which parts are like the background and which parts are the foreground. At least not enough. Because I'm trying to take it as one visual, right? I can go in and I can analyze all the pieces, but I shouldn't have to do that. Like I should be able to just right off the bat, I should see the separation and I shouldn't have to work for it. And that's another thing that's bugging me. So there's too many things bugging me about it, but it would have been a cover I would have loved many years ago.
Yeah, I feel like it's 20 years too late. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, next cover. G.I. Joe 22, the 125 by Tonsi Zonjic. I just want to share my feelings on this real quick. I love the coloring. The coloring, it's different. Aqua, blue, green, emerald, Little Mermaid colors going on here. I don't know what color this is. And the contrast with the darker blue, I personally like it. I don't know if it's for everybody. But this is what's the name of the blue? This is a particular group, right, of Cobra people that have that blue, bluish greenish aura going on. There's several characters they have it. I forget what it's called, but that's why the coloring is like the way it is. But I think it's really cool. Just gives that mysterious kind of deep operative vibe to the cover. And the trade dress is just classic G.I. Joe trade dress. So I think the cover in general is pretty cool and it has a cool vibe to it, and it makes me interested in what's inside the book, and that's the whole point of a cover. Charlie Brown.
I agree. The coloring is cool. It's striking for a G.I. Joe book. You're not used to seeing that. You normally would see army greens, right? I mean, that's the kind of color palette that's usually used, and this is different. So it definitely stands out in that regard. I think if the artwork on the face of whatever character that's supposed to be in the light area were done better, I think this cover could have really been a banger. But I think that part of the art is so pedestrian and so simple that it just feels like a dud. I think this would have been a fine A cover or a B cover. It should not be an incentive, though. There's nothing. This doesn't read incentive to me.
Okay. Jeff?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Mike. That was my first thought. It's not a bad cover. It's just, it'd be an A or B cover for me. I am also wondering, is that a shoulder or is that like Captain America like chest?
Yeah, that's chest, but then who the hell is that? Like, is that Hawk? Who is it? Who's that supposed to be?
Yeah,
I'm not reading the book, so I don't even know, to be honest. I think
a new character.
there are several new characters in the book, too. So.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It probably means more to us, and we have more reference of what's
Do those
going
guys
on.
ever age? Like, do we have old Scarlet anywhere? Like, is that a thing, or do they are they always 20 years old?
It's like Darth Vader. He's always Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Like, it's nothing special to me.
It's a pass, but I might have been enticed by it if it had been a little bit better in that face on the whatever that is. Is that a gun? That's supposed to be a gun. Yeah, I guess that's a
I
rifle.
think it's
Yeah,
the outline of a gun.
It's a rifle.
Yeah.
A rifle. Oh no. Gives me
Like
All
an
right.
old Winchester.
Yeah, kind of, because it's got that like cocking
Yeah.
mechanism. Yeah, I said that.
Cocking.
Sure, there's a better name for it than that. Oh,
Thunder, the Barbarian, the 125 by Matina. This book has been popping out pretty good covers consistently now. So, Jeff. Jeff's on delay. Jeff, go ahead.
this.
Or is the internet out? Hello, Jeff. Mars, Jeff. Can you hear me? He's
Oh,
out. Gone.
he's
All right,
out.
go ahead, Mike.
So first of all, you can't get the trade dress version of this because damn, that trade dress is freaking awful over there. Maybe even worse than Marvel. I'm not really sure, but this is not a bad Matina. I think there's some weird things going on visually just based on some of the lighting choices that he used, like the light on her left breast makes it look a little strange in that it sort of looks like it's sticking out too far as a result of that. Like there's this weird sort of Linsner shelf thing going on, if you know what I mean, if you're a Linsner fan. But I've been liking his attention to more and more background, although I really wish he would stop blurring all that shit out. I know that it's sort of become his trademark, and it's also a way for him to hide some sins in his art. But dude, just crisp that stuff up. There's got to be a way to do that in the program. I would imagine there's something that could almost automatically do that for you, just to give it a little bit more sharpness. And that stuff really starts to bother me. She looks great overall, other than that one weird boob issue. I'm not a huge Matina fan. I'm kind of over it. It was cool way back when it was new, but now that there's so many digital artists, he just doesn't really do it for him. He hasn't progressed. He hasn't evolved with the media. He's still doing the same cover level. He's still doing the same level of art on these covers that he was doing 20 years ago. And so this one falls into that same category of the cover 2 covers ago. And that I think it's like 20 years too late. It's just like, this is one we would have hunted for like crazy 20 years ago. Now we're just like, meh.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a meh cover. Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, I like the cover. I totally agree with Mike that it, like, the art that's on the cover does not match the art of the title. So, and I'm gonna comment a little bit more on like the lighting. I feel with that light source, her face should be a little bit brighter on her left side.
Yeah, not darkened on that side. It's almost, there's a shadow
Yeah.
over there.
It just feels weird. But that's like Mike said, I'm nitpicking. I totally agree with the damn, background being all smudgy. Yeah, I'm good. I'm over that. Just and I almost feel like it was fine before he like adjusted it to do that, right? Like there should have been a original.
Yeah, just leave it alone. And
Yeah,
I
it's
even
not-
got
it's
it
not
when he was
necessary.
doing it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go for it.
I was going to say, like 20 years ago, when there was limitations with the programs, I could see doing that stuff. But now there just isn't. Like I can do that shit on my phone. Like I can make images sharper on my phone. So like if I can do that, literally swiping my finger, why can't he do it on a comic book cover that I would assume had a day or two to work on, at least, if not more. So like, I don't know. I'm just sort of over it. It just looks old and tired to me.
Yeah, he's about 10 years too late.
Yep.
Let's move on. You got from Annie Wu, you got Moonstruck number 3, the 1 in 25, and Alonso says it has the Wolverine vibes from the old X-Men books. So, do you agree, Charlie Brown?
So I'm sort of a sucker for anything that's New Mutants, and is it Danny Moonstar? Is that her name? I think.
I think
I'm not
so.
really- I think so. And I like all the original characters. I think this is a cool concept with the shadows of the tree and that kind of thing. It's simple art, but sometimes that's all it really needs to be. Again, I don't know that I feel this is incentive worthy, nor do I necessarily know that it has the same vibes as that Wolverine. I feel like there are other covers that or other pieces of art that it does kind of harken back to, but it's a cool concept, and I think it's done well. I think he got the shadows right, kept it simple. Or it's Annie Wu, pardon me. Still had Matina in my head for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but like this does not look like a Matina. But overall, I like the cover. I think it's striking in its simplicity. I think it's done well and tastefully. But it just feels like a really good B cover to me. It certainly doesn't feel like an incentive, but I do like it. And again, I think I might be a little bit of a homer for all things New Mutants with my Sienkiewicz blood going through me. Anything that had anything to do with him, even tangentially, I think I like. So cool that she's getting her own book. She's a cool character.
I like the cover. I don't know. I don't know if this is wrong or funny or what, but is it a coincidence that it's kind of a fallish cover and it's kind of like fall and Thanksgiving vibe to it, and there's a Native American on the cover all at the same time? I was like, it's just
Why'd you go there? Why?
Because it's the first thing I noticed. It's like, why is this a Thanksgiving cover? It's like,
Why did you go there?
Like all the cliche shit that we hate about Pocahontas from Disney, and
it looks just like Pocahontas with a fucking X-Men costume, bro.
I literally, my thought was, this is the mutant Pocahontas.
Yeah,
With the wind of my heart.
I was trying to think of the song. I was trying to think of the song so badly. And don't get me wrong. I mean, that's a beautifully animated scene, but I mean, there's so many things wrong.
But the actual art, I actually love it. I think it's cool. I love the color. Yeah. I love fall colors, and I love the shadowing, the lighting. Her serious in her face. She means business. She even got a crossbow too, make it even more Native American and shit. So,
yeah.
But it's a cool cover in general. I dig it. It's not 1 in 25 worthy, for my opinion. I 1 in 10, I would have been cool with.
Yeah.
But I dig it. Jeff.
Yep. Not incentive, but could be an A cover all day.
Yep. A really good one.
Yeah, I think you would have got your most bang for your buck if it was an A cover. This is where simple is good.
Yep.
This is even though he said it's all fall color, it kind of she is a native.
No,
and so she should know knowledge of like being hidden. So she's doing what she's doing, okay?
Yeah.
She's tracking out in the forest,
She's looking for the white
footsteps on the ground.
for the white man coming to take her land.
Many moons ago.
Too soon, still?
No.
Too soon.
Too soon.
It's only been 300. It's only been 300 years. Still too soon?
Hey, 100 years, really, if you think about it.
That's true, actually. Yeah, 100 years, really. You're right.
So go ahead, Jeff. We cut you off.
No, we're done.
We're done.
I like it.
You
It's just, I agree. It's a really, really good A cover.
Yeah, I think we all like it. It's a very good comic book scheme and cover.
Yep.
But who knows? If Annie Wu becomes really popular in the future, this could be one of those books people come back to and go, damn, I wish I got that.
I might even buy it if I can get it for close to cover price. If I could get this for like 10 or less, I might buy it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 1 in 25 for a Moonstar number 3. That's gonna be a ghost, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a ghost.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because look, we all know when you get an individual title for a non-main character,
it's
hard. It's hard.
Jesus.
It's really
She's
it's
gonna
really
scalp your
hard
ass, Katie.
these kind of single like I said, singled out
But
characters they don't do really well. They just don't. It's just unless it's super well written.
All right. Yeah. Cool cover though. Okay, let's go to one of the highly speculated books out there in the market right now. Necton number 3. This is a 1 in 30. It's a really odd number for an incentive ratio by Jonathan Weissack. This is I guess the black and white with a little bit of spot coloring in the book. Jeff.
Okay. I for this particular cover, I wish there wasn't that empty white space above it. That's a lot of space.
Yeah, it's for the trade, right?
Yeah, it was meant to have a trade. So when they do this kind of stuff, I'm like, this is what I don't like about virginized covers that weren't meant to be virginized.
Somebody has to love these covers because they make this shit all the time, and like somebody has to like these big empty space covers.
But I'll tell you one thing.
Get the artist to do a remark.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But the one thing I do like about the black and white version, the stenciled version, is I see the details a little bit more. I actually like the separation, the lines. That I can see that a lot better than the colored version. That came out wrong. But the full color cover, I'm gonna say it that way. But yeah, so I'm kind of mixed on this. It's good lines, good cover. Like I said, I wish that they didn't necessarily virginize it, or at least make it a more full art, or just closer.
Zoomed in more.
Yeah, more zoomed in. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, to eliminate some of that white space. I was going to say that.
Yeah, they could have done that easily, but they didn't go with it.
Just 10% more and move it up. It would have been so much better.
Yeah.
And I don't think you lose. I mean, I would imagine that the art is big enough that you don't lose a whole lot of resolution if you do that. I know that sometimes that happens. Dynamite is notorious for fucking that up. But seriously, I mean, I have a few covers that are all pixelated. You can see the pixelation because they blew it up too big. But I don't think that would happen on this. The pencils are so tight and there's so much detail and shading and stuff going on in there. I assume that there's enough detail in the original that it wouldn't get pixelated if they blew it up a little bit. And I agree with Jeff. I mean, I think that the detail is so awesome in it that you can see in the black and white. It makes it creepier.
Do you realize what you do?
And especially the way the butterflies stand out against the black and white too. So really, that's the big error here is not cropping this differently, because otherwise it's really, really cool and creepy and fucking great. I know this book is super popular too, so I'm sure this book will still sell well. But either way, a little bit of a misstep.
Yeah. Odin number 1.
Whoa.
50 by Martin Simmons.
Wow.
Well, I'll get Charlie Brown on it. Let's go, Charlie.
Okay. Well, I mean, I like Simmons anyway. I think he's a great artist. I loved his work on some of the Vertigo books when they relaunched. This has all kinds of great detail. I mean, the girl looks a little young to me.
It's like an elf or a fairy kind of vibe. So they're always young.
Yeah. So obviously, because it's Odin, so I'm assuming it is supposed to be fairy looking. And I mean, just the amount of detail going on in here is what I think I love about Simmons. But yet, still somehow there's still sort of an impressionistic feel to the art as well, especially when you zoom in on it and you look a little closer. It's kind of like Monet, right? You stand far away from it and it looks all kinds of detail. To get up real close and you notice it's really just kind of a big mess. But the impressionistic style mixed with the amount of detail and time that went into this just makes this a really striking cover. Colors are cool. The vibe is super cool and creepy and sort of almost like fantasy murder mystery vibe to it, horror-ish kind of look to it. There's also the slight suggestion there's sort of like a vaginal kind of a shape going on there.
Well,
with the tree.
Bobby's had bondage cover, right? So
It is also a bondage cover too. So lots of creepy shit going for it. If that's your
Stop saying bad words.
your vibe, and it goes along with. Sorry, Dale. It goes along with a lot of what I like Simmons for on those Vertigo covers that he was doing there for a while. So I just like that he's still in the game and still doing his thing, and it still kind of stands out as being pretty different from everybody else.
One note before I go to Jeff, just remove the girl and it's totally Bob Ross.
Wait, what did you just say?
It's a big happy tree right in the middle of middle of the cover.
Got some little happy bushes here.
Yeah,
She has antlers.
she doesn't look like she has any happy bush.
She has antlers on her head.
She does have antlers on her head, yes. So she's obviously a fairy.
The bush is around.
Yeah, she's obviously a fairy.
Stop beating around the bush.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Swamp Thing vibes. Yeah, I was thinking that at first.
Yes.
I thought that's what it was at first.
Swamp Thing, Man Thing.
Yep.
Go ahead, Jeff. Go. Get it started.
Yeah, I mean, I like Martin. He if I'm not mistaken, he did a lot of Department of Truth covers.
He did them all, I think.
Yeah.
All
And
the
those are very popular.
Yep.
So
This is a
this
new run
feels
for him. Yeah.
this feels like a fairy tale gone wrong. Also very like cultish. So
Yeah, that's
I
what, that's what
can see a lot of people like in.
That's what I was going
Yeah,
for. I couldn't come up with the name, but that like sort of cult TV show thing. There's a show, I can't remember what it was. It was they found a girl with antlers tied to her head or something like that, tied to a tree.
Oh, like a pagan ritual. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Paganism. Yeah.
exactly.
Winter solstice.
Yeah, I mean, this feels very cultish also because our
You know an
satanic
awful lot
is.
about it, Rob.
They got stuff like hanging, like pendants with triangles and like circles. So like it's very cultish. Like so, dig it. Probably not for me right now. It's close, but I don't think I would be paying $150 for this.
You don't hang around Stonehenge and pray to the tree gods there, Mike?
And no, I don't put on my hoofs and start prancing around a fire.
There's a cool Sebastian Fiumara cover as well for this.
Very little bit of a Led Zeppelin-y kind of cover.
Ah, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I can
This
see
actually, you know what? I can see this being a album cover
an album cover. Yeah, absolutely.
Led Zeppelin.
for sure.
Yeah, for some like dark metal band. Yep, absolutely.
Little deal there.
Yeah, Dio. Okay, yeah.
The rainbow in the dark. There you go.
Nice. Good job.
All right.
Just makes you want to ride a tiger into battle, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure does. What's best in life, Conan? What's best in life? How about dancing? Little dancing there as well. Odin, it's fucking Odin. It has to be a little fucking metal, so it's.
I mean, it could be like a sacrifice if it's Odin.
I don't see the Herrera cover that you're talking about.
No,
Jeez, don't get that image out of your head, Bobby. Because now I've got it going in my head. Damn it, Bobby.
All right, let's move on. Amazing Spider-Man 29, the 1 in 100. Damn, he went up to 100, but wasn't it 1 in 50 before? Lee Bermejo, there is a Trader's version, I guess, because now there's a Trader's version because he's been doing the incentives for a lot of these books. So Now he's doing the one. He has the trade dress cover A, I guess. I'm assuming, or cover B, and the Marvel likes to be lazy and just slap a Virgin on it, and it's a 1-in-100. But it's great art. He's to be killing it on Spider-Man for the last, I don't know, 10, 15 issues, whatever it is now, from Lee Bermejo. So if you're into this kind of very kind of rustic, rough around the edges kind of art, then this is for you, Jeff.
Okay, I'm really mixed on this. Okay, so the art is fine. It's more than fine. It's great. It's good. But my problem is the lighting on the characters.
It's dark, yeah.
Like
that's the style.
the lights behind them, why are they so shiny in the front?
It's like they're like at a one of those old Asbury and Park. Or no, was it Asbury?
It just that doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, are we losing Jeff? I'm losing Jeff. Jeff, come back to me, Jeff. Jeff. And we lost him. All right, we lost Jeff.
To me, I guess. To me,
yeah,
I don't like this cover. I don't think that he does a good job with the faces on any of the characters. To be honest with you, I think this is a rare. Wolverine especially does not look great. Not a big fan of Cap either. I don't know. Luke Cage looks okay.
He got an itch on the top of his head.
Even Iron Man doesn't look great back there. You're not really focused on him because he's so far in the background. But really, this doesn't get. Spidey looks great. I love the way Spidey looks, and Spider-Woman looks fine too. But the other characters all kind of look off to me, especially the face. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Luke Cage looks okay, but Wolverine, Cap, and Iron Man all look way off to me, and I don't. And so I know, you do this, you think to yourself, oh man, this thing's painted. This was a ton of work. Like, my gosh, to have it not come together, to not have it coalesce at the end just sort of breaks the heart. But I think it just doesn't work this time. I think this just isn't up to snuff for Bermejo, who we hold to a almost legendary status at this point.
Maybe it's a little too realistic.
Maybe he overworked it a little bit. Sometimes the painters do that, so maybe he just kept going a little bit too long. Maybe should have left it a little simpler.
We left Jeff at halfway point last time. Let's go back to Jeff. Jeff.
No, that's all good. I mean, it's funny. Bermejo is known for like a lot darker covers with like Batman.
Yeah.
And then like the super brightness of these characters and the front when the light source is behind them. I mean, I guess there could be light sources in front, but it just too much.
And gone again.
Scene.
And scene.
Damn, Jeff. You're beating Mike this time on the router issues. Somebody turn on the microwave in the background.
What do you think of it, Rob?
Yeah, I agree with you guys in general. I don't think it's bad as maybe you guys are a little more harsh on it than I would be. To me, it's his art. It's just maybe the composition is the wrong composition, but this is totally his art. That's the way he lights the art. That's the way he draws his line work. It's just the composition is weird and the background is weird. Like the last few books where there's always like city backgrounds and Spider-Man's doing shit within the city, which matches his style of realism better. Agreed. This kind of abstract composition of just characters coming at you with some weird 1969 fucking Hayden Ashbury blot lighting in the background. It's weird, right? But people are still going to buy this because it's no matter even a shit cover from Lee Bermejo, it's still a good cover and is way better than most artists.
That's true. I'm being harsh.
Yeah, we're nitpicking this guy.
We're nitpicking Bermejo because we like Bermejo. But
his shit is at the highest level. When he put something else, like we're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is not you. But it's like maybe this is the direction he got. Maybe they just wanted a kind of composition of characters put together. So, oh well.
Yeah, I think the Wolverine is definitely the worst part of the cover, and it's too bad because it's in the forefront. I don't think anyone else is so bad that Jeff is in a 3G hotspot. Did I sign him up for my internet provider? Yeah. Hey, I will have you know though that my angry chihuahua of a wife barked out the Comcast people to the point where they gave us $9.99 internet. And so we refused to switch it because we do not want to lose that deal. So while it does,
good on her.
Yeah, well, it does. This was years ago. We've been grandfathered into that one for years, and we just refuse to let go of it, considering what people pay for internet now.
I seen your wife get angry. Yeah, I'll be scary. I was a Comcast.
Yeah. And then she's not even in person. It's probably over the phone.
Over the phone.
See?
Yeah, I don't know how she did it. I wasn't around when she made the call, but so.
Yeah,
so
it must have been not a fun call for the customer service agents.
So before
that customer service.
I'm always yelling at the family to turn everything off in the house so that I can do the podcast.
You know that customer service agent got off the phone and just started weeping.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's why I don't want to do the over the air internet because I know the bandwidth on that shit's not really strong. So it's gotta be FiberWire or cable to get like a lot of bandwidth on your.
There's a way to do it, but it's more expensive. It's way more expensive.
Well, yeah, I'm not paying $300.
You need more devices.
Yeah, I'm not paying for Starlink, and like it's like like that's just expensive. But I'm not in the middle of Ukraine where I'm shooting at Russians and shit. I need Starlink. But a little politics for you.
Yep. Yeah, Ukraine showing some balls. Ukraine. Moscow's on fire.
Got it from him. Star exclusives.
All right.
Yeah, I apologize ahead of time if my internet goes out again. And I'm sure it will.
Or AT&T, whatever it is. All right. I actually bought this one. You know, I'm a sucker for J. Scott Campbell Sightlock, so I had to buy this shit. This is limited to 1,500. I did not pay that, though. So if you bought it within the first 15 minutes, it was super discounted. I think I got it for like $40. And
for
then
for the set.
For the set.
Wow.
And then he doubled that shit or something close to it. I guess that's the price point with taxes. I don't know where he got $83.60, but that's probably the overall price. But he's probably pissed he missed it in the first 15 minutes, Alonzo, and he's like, $83. Fuck that. So
I had the original one for a while, not the really rare black and white one, but I had the color one for years. I finally sold it, but I kind of kicking myself for selling that one. I'll never find that one again.
J. Scott Campbell just knows how to draw Psylocke, so it's just badass, from my opinion. Charlie Brown, what you thought?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I owned the original one for years, and so I love it too because it's enough like the original one that I sold that I almost feel like I want to go back and buy that one again. Again, like I'll never have that uber rare black and white one that I don't even remember how you got that. I think that was during the days where you had to promise to buy like 100 copies of a different book to get the incentive for the Psylocke book. I forget how the fuck it worked. It was something crazy back then. And so that book is super rare. So I probably should never have sold it. But this is probably the closest he's come to doing that piece again. And so I really do like it. I like the trade dress version. I like that there's a lot more to it than normal, that it's got that Marvel Anniversary surround, like some of the, I mean, I love some of those covers. I have the Ewok one. I had the Care Bears one for a while because it was so rare. The Transformers one, like I like that whole thing. I wish that they had allowed him to vintagize the trade dress a little bit and not make it the modern awful trade dress Psylocke Ninja, and use something that fit a little bit more with the old school Marvel border cover on that one. But it's a cool set. 83.60 is outlandish, but if you got it for 40 something, shit, I think that's worth it, worth every penny. I'm kind of upset that I didn't see that back in back in the
It
beginning.
was Saturday morning. It was like early in the morning Saturday. I'll look at my email, but go ahead, Jeff.
Nah, I missed out. Jeez. You know, it's Jay Scott, so this is perfectly awesome. I agree with Mike. The border's awesome. I really dig how they kind of separated out the Marvel Universe too. You got the Spider-Verse on the left, you got Avengers on the right, and Fantastic Four. You got the mutants on the bottom. So like I kind of dig all of that too, and they're all well drawn for tiny, figures.
Yeah, they really are.
And then I'm a little upset that why would it change from 40 to 83, like double? That's crappy. Keep it one price or another, or meet somewhere in between. But that's kind of market manipulation.
Money grab shit.
So Jay Scott has been doing this for a very long time. He'll like give you discounts if you're an early bird, and if he'll stop the sale and they'll come back with like another bunch, and they're like double or triple the price. That's just what he does, and people still buy them up, dude. It's just people buy it, and he's gonna keep doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I mean, because you know how it goes. You go to San Diego Comic-Con, you get to his booth right away. You're selling it for triple, quadruple the amount of money, maybe 5 times as much.
Yep.
So my price point was $34 before shipping and taxes. So it was $34.
Wow, for the set?
For the set.
Wow.
Damn.
Good work, sir.
Yeah. And then but it was $13 in shipping and $2 taxes. So I brought it up to $49. So that's where the shipping is what gets you, really. But
yeah, well, that's where they all get you now. It's not even their fault. Shipping just sucks on everything.
Yeah, well, gas prices are like pretty high.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Rip. It's everything. Everything's high. So you can't ship shit without gas.
So if you're a J. Scott Campbell fan, I highly recommend you subscribe to his email. He'll let you know, give you plenty of warnings, and it's typically on a Saturday morning when he does his releases like this. So,
well, good job doing it. Nice and cheap. I think this is a banger.
Yeah.
Congrats, Big Rob, and I'm sure to Alonzo.
I'm assuming he got it. I don't know for this.
I would assume he got it too.
All right, what do we got?
Okay. Hello, Body Horror Homage. Limited to 300, $20. Aaron Bartling. Obviously an homage to The Silence of the Lambs. We haven't seen one of these homages in a minute since Stray Dogs was probably the last
Stray
one.
Dogs, yeah. It's the last one I remember. Yep.
Jeff?
I really like it. It's kind of freaky. It's like it doesn't need all the details, but the details that are there is really well done. The eyes look pretty realistic. So I really hope this was done by hand and not by computer, but I like it. I dig it. I like the details, the difference of like followed the poster or pretty closely. Like you can see with the nose, the nostrils are different. Same. Stray Dogs did it better. Of course, Trish.
Yeah, the Stray Dogs one was awesome.
Classic.
I do like this one.
Okay.
Trish, you don't even have to laugh at that. Yours was better. Just it straight up was.
I have it. I have multiple copies of it somewhere.
Yeah. I like that one, and I really like the Dracula one. I think those were my 2 favorites back then.
Yeah, I agree that I think the hair kind of throws it off a little bit, but Mike.
Yeah, it looks a little cartoonish.
Exactly. Yeah, whether it is or whether it isn't digital, and I think parts of it at least are. it just looks too flat and digital in certain places, like the hair, like the skin, like some of that stuff just doesn't quite work for me. I don't know. This doesn't do anything for me. This does not interest me in the book. And since I can't really tell how the art was done, it just looks digital to me, too digital and too simple digital at that.
I think you're right. It has to be.
Yeah, I think it is. At least some of it is, and enough of it is to make it all feel like it is.
At least the limitation's low, so yeah, at least it got that going for it. So.
True, it does. Yep. And $20 is fair.
Fair, yeah. Nowadays, yeah.
I also feel like these homages need all the other shit on it, though. Like I feel like it needs the text,
and needs the whole, everything. It needs all that, yeah.
And that's what Trish really gets, not just because she's in the chat, but I mean, I think that's why we always just, cheer for her homages, because it's all of it. It's everything. It's the little logos and the little symbols in the bottom and the text and the whatever else. All of that is part of what's burned into our brain about whatever the original is. I made a joke in our chat. I found a copy on VHS of Buns of Steel. Damn, this would be a great thing to homage. Why has nobody homaged this yet? Wouldn't it be great if we had like a Girl of Steel Superman-y kind of cover, and somebody decided to homage it, Buns of Steel VHS cover? It would be great. But you'd have to do the whole thing. You'd have to put the little symbol on the bottom and the volume number and like all that stuff is part of what makes those homages work, and the coloring too, right? So like it would have to be that weird, like almost aqua blue. Same with this. Like once you start messing with things like putting the hair in that's not in the original, or changing the color of the butterfly, or all those kinds of things, like if you don't tie that stuff in real well, and I get that this character and that moth is probably that color in the book, and so you're trying to tie the book in with the homage, and you're trying to find that happy balance, but I don't know that this one finds that happy balance. Whereas like Trish's version on Stray Dogs found that happy balance. Obviously it's a fucking dog on the cover, not a human. So right there, you're already mucking with the homage, but then you got to do the rest of it right. You made your choice. You made the choice of the thing you were going to change for your book. And then you've got to keep the rest of it as close to the original as you can for it to work right. And I don't think this one does that either. So in that way, it's sort of a double fail. But
yeah. There you go. All right. Let's move on to, I think there's one more. Yep. Smile for the Camera, number 3 by Nathan Zerdy. This is limited to 500, cost of $20. And this coming directly from the publisher, IDW Comics Entertainment, which check out their website. Always got a lot of cool stuff in there. Interesting. Charlie Brown, thoughts?
It's a no for me, but I like this from Zerdy. It's a little different from him. There's a little bit more attention to composition on this one than he's been known for. So I'll give him that. So high marks for that. Overall, the cover itself doesn't really do a whole lot. The art in the background's a little bit too simplistic for me. The lines are just kind of like, it looks more like a comic strip than a comic book, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but
the large borders on the body.
Yeah, which I think really only Hughes and maybe Lobos can get away with and have it work, because their art is so much more elevated. But I don't think it's a bad cover, and it's kind of cool. But I think that the swirl is actually more of a distraction than, or either maybe that, or there to cover up some sins. But whatever it is, just kind of, it's too distracting overall. It doesn't really showcase the art all that well. So it's a no for me. Low limitation again. I don't know anything about this book, but it looks like kind of young white queen sort of thing going on here. Emma Frostish vibes.
Yeah, IDW, all their stuff they print on their website is very low printed. So the swirl must be some sort of story plot device that we're not aware of. So I guess he felt the need to implement that distracting swirl. But Jeff?
Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't pay $20 for this. The swirl looks like it's a watermark and it's just not necessary for it to be there. So Yeah, I'm okay with the background if that swirl wasn't distracting. So, yeah. But of course, it's one of those like Sears backgrounds again.
The swirl does show the monster, but it's more like on the face, I guess, if that what you're trying to say. Because the face, if you look at the swirl at her face point, it's like she's creeping out at the swirl point. So
I see. Whoa.
the regular version of her is nice and beautiful, but where the swirl touches her face, she's all like fucking Two-Face, basically. Yeah, a little bit like the Smile movie. All right. Okay. Are we ending with a downer? Yep. All right. Mike, thoughts, ideas?
It's almost summer, folks. I have 4 more days of work. I got to figure out how the fuck I'm going to get there and how I'm going to get home. But as soon as that's done, I am going to devote some time and getting some articles done. I'm really amped up for it. I really want to get some stuff out for you guys to read, and I'm really sick of putting my tail between my legs at this point in the show every week. So, I'm done being embarrassed. Give me 2 weeks. There'll be something out. I absolutely promise. And this time, you can quote me on that.
And you could take that to the bank.
And get absolutely zero.
I'll buy that for $1.
It won't even cost you that. It'll be free, sir.
All right. Let's do a quick little notes here. Cover price. Code is Nirvana14. The price was 99 cents for that first month. Nirvana14 is the code. Also, Burst City Comics, TNH10, 10% off purchase, Burst City Comics. Thanks again to the chat. You guys are awesome. Always keep us entertained and lively. Keeps the conversation going. Brings up a new ideas, new thoughts that we didn't think about. So we love the chat.
Yes, we do. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Disclaimer, Charlie.
No artists were harmed in the making of this podcast.
Yeah, definitely. No, I think we're pretty nice this week. Well, yeah, 2 weeks. We're off next week. It's Happy Memorial Day weekend for everybody. A little
Enjoy
early.
yourself, barbecue, get some sun, go to the pool.
Go to a He-Man convention like me. So maybe do that. Like us nerds, we do go to conventions on Memorial Day. Jeff, final thoughts before we.
Where's this Masters of the Universe?
Bro, don't you pay attention to the chat? I've been posting it the whole time.
Right in Rob's house.
Pretty much, but yeah.
He's got enough merch to sell, that's for sure.
It's in Redondo. It's in Redondo Beach, Saturday and Sunday. It's at the Marriott at Redondo Beach. Motuniverse.
Right.
The film is actually helping participate in the con too, so they'll be doing the stuff there for the film. So right before the movie comes out.
I had a great time.
Okie doke. Okay. Now I have to find our outro. If you want to do it right, be a comic cover whore for life. Go Dodgers. Fuck Padres. Bye.